So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niren here, and today it is time for me to bring you the most unrealistic things in FIFA 20 career mode. Now, I've had to limit this down to 9, alright, which may come as a surprise to a lot of you, because honestly, there is definitely more than 9. Fifa's realism mod for the PC has like 90 changes in it, and it's all to make the game more realistic, so that probably shows. But these are the things that I would love to see tweaked at some point during the course of the game cycle, even if, like, I don't know, even if it takes a while. If anyone from EA who has anything to do with creating the game is watching, these are 9 things that I feel aren't too big, but would love to see changed, because ultimately they are just unrealistic. If you go on to enjoy this video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if there's any that I miss out that you think are highly unrealistic within the game, within career mode, then drop them down in the comment section below. Now, first of all, we've got one that has always been a thing, and I know realistically this could be changed. I do also know that in recent years the boundaries have been broken slightly, so I can allow it a little bit, alright? But it's English player transfers. So frequently I see the likes of Jamie Vardy, Callum Wilson ending up at flipping Werder Bremen in Germany, and as much as Kieran Trippier's move to Atletico Madrid is really cool, and hopefully we'll, see more English players moving abroad, right now it is still an extremely rare thing. You can genuinely count the amount of English players away in mainland Europe, for example, on like 2 hands maximum, at like a high level. Probably not even that, I mean, probably 1 hand realistically. Like, I know there's quite a few English players over in America, for example, but just limit the amount of English players going abroad. Like, that's all I'm asking, literally, from this bullet point. Having said that, Chris Smalling just signed for Roma on loan, so I guess anything is possible. What I'm trying to say is I often do see a lot of English players going abroad, and it really should be very few in comparison. Now, second, we've got one that I've touched upon before, but it's extreme point tallies, and I know what you're gonna say. Niren, everyone was complaining about the fact that all the big teams weren't scoring enough points before, but at the end of the day, again, like I said before, this is not a small window for EA to achieve. Like, before, big teams were getting relegated, and now they're winning every single game. Those are literally polar opposites. Somewhere in between that is a balance. So rarely does a team, I mean, literally, the Premier League was won by City 2 years ago on 100 points, and that was like unheard of. I don't think it's ever been done in modern Premier League history. I can't think of a time it's been done in European history recently either, and it's happening every single game save. Every single career mode save, without fail, one team will win the league with 100 points. In England, in France, in Italy, and in Spain. Not Germany, because they don't have enough teams, but everywhere that's got 20 teams and every league that plays 38 games in a season, without fail, Liverpool, for example, will win the league with 105 points. Barcelona will win the league with 115 points, having won 37 games and drawn 1. It's not realistic. It doesn't make sense. And on the flip side, teams are getting relegated with like 1.6 points to their name. Again, that just doesn't happen in real life. So can we please find some sort of middle ground on that one? Number 3 is one that actually vexes me quite a lot, especially given how unusable the transfer system is on the game. And it's that GTN scouts forget stuff so easily and so quickly. Like, I'm not being funny, big man, you scouted this guy 9 months ago. You know vaguely whether he's still good or not. For the most part, he's probably in the league that we play in, so naturally, you should just know this information anyway. But no, Adama Traore, for example, scouted 12 months ago. In those 12 months, my GTN scouts have all simultaneously suffered from footballing-related amnesia and forgotten everything about this man. What his strengths are, what his weaknesses are. You could ask a fan of water polo what Adama Traore's strengths are, and he would tell you that he's really quick. So how are my GTN scouts forgetting that within 12 months? Also, the shortlist system is so annoying. Why on earth can I not scout players from the shortlist? It's so annoying having to go onto the transfer market and search each player individually once my GTN scouts forget about them after a season. Number 4, we've got derby games. There's just nothing about them. Apart from the fact that when you load up the game, the two players in the preview start looking at each other really aggressively, nothing else changes. They don't take that aggression into the game. It's just like a normal football match. I want to see challengers flying in. I want to know that it's a more difficult game than it would have been originally. I do realize that some of the intensity in modern derbies has been lost. I often watch, like, obviously Liverpool when we play Manchester United or Everton, for example. That fire, those challengers being flung in from all angles has kind of dissipated slightly, but there's still some sort of tension. Do you know what I mean? There's still the odd challenge flying in, the odd little scuffle that breaks out here and there. I want to see more of that in derby games on career mode. It's way more rewarding when you win a game, and you can just have a bit of fun with it. You can lamp into the odd player and know that you're going to get a reaction from the opposition. Number 5 is club job offers, or a lack of, in fact. I don't remember the last time I went onto the job offers screen under like I think it's the office tab, and actually saw any jobs whatsoever available. The only way to get a new job is to be sacked. There is no other way of doing it. I think like once every 5 years you might get an email from a big club offering you a job, but just simply going onto the managerial job offers section does nothing. Like surely once every 2 years minimum a manager will be approached about a different club role, especially obviously if they're out of work or whatever. But even in jobs, especially in the lower divisions, let's say in England, often English clubs into the Championship are always scouting for managers in League 1 and League 2, because obviously it's easier to tempt them to the club because they're in a lower division or whatever. But yet on the game, you know, in a Road to Glory or in any type of career mode, you just won't get any offers at all. Number 6, we've got suspensions. This is quite a quick one because it is only a small issue, but why do you not get a 3-match ban for getting a straight red card? Is that only an English Premier League thing? I have no idea. If it is, then my sincerest apologies, but in any league, whether a player gets 2 yellows or a straight red, they're only suspended for 1 game. If that is just a general FIFA rule where usually, but I'm pretty sure in any competition, if you get a straight red, you're out for at least 2 games. Number 7, we've got players getting annoyed at their playtime far too easily. I know you're a crucial first team player, but you were injured last weekend. That's the reason I didn't play you, son. It's so like literally you leave them out once if they're a crucial or important first team player and they're on the blower saying they're not happy with their role at the club. They're like, I can't even remember what the line is, but they're basically just like, yeah, I can't lie to you, boss. I'm getting a bit unsettled with the lack of game time. Similarly, players who are nowhere near the starting 11 are getting annoyed when they're nowhere near the starting 11. It's literally in your job description. It's in your contract that you're a sporadic first team player. I am playing you sporadically. So why are you getting annoyed at me? Generally speaking, it just needs to be toned down. Again, I love the new morale system. It works really well apart from this. Like the fact that players can grow if they are happier and stuff is good. And the fact that there's a lot more pressure on keeping the dressing room happy is great. Because back in the day, a player would get unhappy. You'd just keep them. You'd give them a new contract and all would be fine. You wouldn't be under pressure really to keep everyone motivated. But I just need to tone down how annoyed players get and how regularly they do it as well. The penultimate one is fixture congestion. Again, kind of got to give EA the benefit of the doubt to some degree because Liverpool have got to play 2 games in 2 days in December. But for the most part, I think that is literally the only time that has ever happened. So the fact that it happens so frequently on FIFA is a joke. For a start, can we please have Premier League games on Boxing Day in every season? Thank you very much. Secondly, can we stop having games at stupid times? I'm in the Europa League on a Thursday. Why are you playing my Premier League game on a weekend on a Saturday when I've got nothing going on a Sunday or a Monday? Just put it on the Sunday. Please, like, why? What is the purpose of putting it on a Saturday? And finally, number 9, it's the Youth Academy stats just aren't really accurate enough. Don't get me wrong, they have got better over the course of the years, but they're still unrealistic. I'm sorry, why is my right winger 1-star weak foot and 1-star skill moves? I had a 99 rated Mo Salah regen and he had 1-star weak foot or 1-star skill moves, one of the two. And whilst, you know, players are sometimes very much based off 1 foot, for the most part, if you're that good, you can use both your legs realistically. And also on top of that, attributes as well. Why are my wingers still incapable of crossing? Why are my centre mids better at defending than some of my centre backs are the same overall? And if you're not going to do that, give us the power to train players into different positions. So that at least that way, if a player is really good in a different position, I can actually change it rather than having to have the PC version of the game. Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video, in which I have brought to you what is, in my opinion, the 9 most unrealistic things in FIFA 20 career mode. Let me know which ones you think I missed down in the comments section below. Whilst you're down there, slap a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. You can also follow me on social media. It is at the official FNG on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.